Yes guys, welcome to week 3 of full body mobility. So for today, at the start of the session, you might want a cushion or a pillow for your knee when you do some of these exercises. If you do, please grab one now and get ready for the session in a moment. We'll start. So mobility, if you're joining me for the first time, the idea is to work for our joints to try and increase the range of movement and therefore reduce injury prevention, feel better, improve posture, and just have overall general movement quality for life and for training, guys. And that's the idea for today. We've got some shoulder work. We start mainly with the shoulders and we work onto the hips and shoulders throughout the session. So we've got a bit of shoulder and hip work to work through today, guys. I'm sure you enjoy it as well. You missed the first 2 weeks, week 1 and week 2. Please jump on YouTube and catch those weeks on there for you. There's different exercises and it's a great chance to sort of see what you missed and then progress as well, guys. So exercise number 1, all I want you to do for today is find yourself in a half kneeling position. So you have your back knee on the ground to your front leg like so. From side on, it looks just like this, guys. So what I want you to do is take the arm on the outside and clench the fist. The arm on the inside, you're going to move and you're going to work. So you're going to bring your thumb up towards the ceiling, okay? When your arm can't go any further, like so, you're going to rotate around, just demonstration, guys, and you're going to finish in that position. From there, you're going to push back, come over, and finish as you started, guys. So we're going to do 10 repetitions on your left arm or right arm, whichever one you want to choose first, and then we're going to switch over. So get yourself set, create core tension by tensing this arm in 3, 2, and 1. Come up with me, guys, just follow me through, same tempo if you can. So this is called a shoulder CAR. CAR stands for controlled articulated rotations. Okay, so the idea is to be controlled for the movement. And as it's your shoulder joint, we have a ball and socket joint. So we're trying to explore the full range of movement through there, guys. Excellent. So just drive up, over, down. So work within your range of movement. If you can't go as high as me, okay, that's absolutely fine. If you can't go as close to the ear, that's fine as well. If you hear any clicking, I always say this, hear any clicking on these ones, especially this exercise, completely normal. Please do not stress. Just means you're working through that full range of motion, guys. Coming over. Gonna give me 4 more reps, guys. So drive up to here, around, down, up, and over. Final 3, team. There, around, back, and over. We've got 2 more in the room. Let's drive up and around. 1 more time, guys. There, around, back, over, and finish. So an excellent exercise to explore the full range of movement at your shoulder. Keeps it nice and healthy, keeps that movement quality. And as I said, the range of movement stays there, because if you lose it over time, if you lose that range of movement, you're going to really struggle to get into positions, and therefore when you're trying to reach up for something, or if you're doing some exercise in a training, other areas have to compensate. Often if you need to reach and you can't get that full range, your lower back will go into an arch position. You're going to strain yourself or put yourself into a position you don't want to be in, guys. It's great to work the shoulder mobility. So take this arm now, you're going to tense it, this arm, get ready in 3, 2, 1. It's going to drive up, rotate around, down, up, and over. Good work, guys. Just going to show from side on, keep going through. So up. So those who need to see it from side on, another time. Here it is for you. So you're coming up, around, down, back. Keep going through. It's going to come back to the front. And again, up and around. Good work, guys. Really pushing into that full position. Good team. Let's go 4 together. Come up and around. There. Last 3. So you'll probably hear the clicking sensation around about there, but on the way up especially. So when you come up, often here, when you turn, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to go 1 more time, guys. Last one together. Coming up, over and around, back and finish from there. Very nice. So we're going to take ourselves into a half kneeling windmill exercise. Let me just demonstrate this one. It's a little bit different to the shoulder car. So now the arm on the forward leg is the one that's working. The arm in the space is the one that's going to go down towards the ground. So you can take your arm in the air. It's going to demonstrate. You can't quite see my top of my hand, but as you come down, you're going to come down, touch the floor. Arm is going straight, and you're going to come back up. So the idea is to go into that position. For side on, sometimes people will shift their hips backwards. What I want you to try and do is stay in this position. So when you go down, you're staying there rather than pushing back or forward. Just going to come down, okay, and then back up. There's your position with the hips, guys. If it's not your first time doing the half kneeling windmill, you can progress this straight away. The progression is to reach underneath. Okay, so what it does, it's going to increase the range of movement that you can go through, guys, on the way through. Going to get your core engaged slightly more. So get yourself ready. We'll do 8 repetitions on this one. So arm in the air, just touching the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Once again, you can reach underneath if you feel comfortable to progress it straight away. So coming down and up. Nice. Down and up. And up, guys. Good. Let's go 5 more. Let's extend it to 10 reps. Just getting you going a few more reps in there. Nice work. You can bring your hand flat down to the floor as well. We're going to increase that range. 2 more. Down we come. And 1 more time. Dropping down, up, and rest. Bring that arm down. On those exercises, you may also feel the shoulder itself getting fairly fatigued, okay? That's completely fine. In those holds, so holding a position up like so, the muscles around the shoulder, the deltoid we call it, is going to have to engage and it's going to have to stabilize along with other muscles around your shoulder girdle. Therefore, you might feel a bit of fatigue setting in, you might feel a bit of discomfort. Absolutely fine, guys, if you do. Just try and work through that as much as you can do. So we're going to go 3, in 2, in 1, just coming down, touching, back we go, coming down. I like to look towards the hand, but you don't have to, guys. Just gives me that guidance on the movement. There, and up, good. I'm gonna do 4 more. Let's go, guys. There. 3 more. In 2, and then 1 more time, coming down and up. So that exercise is excellent because what it does, it's going to warm up the hips. We take ourselves into this stance, which is great because we open up the hips, especially on this back leg, more into hip extension, which is brilliant. We spend a lot of time in a sort of flex position seated. This extends the hip, and then we also engage the shoulders. So we're doing a shoulder and hip mobility exercise to get you working, guys, which is brilliant to start the session off. What I want you to do is go back onto the shoulder car, so the first exercise. So choose one side to work with. Once again, now remember the arm on the inside is the one that's going to work. So this arm is tense, this arm's going to come up. We're going to do another set of 10 reps, guys. Last set on these in 3, in 2, in 1. Follow me through, coming up as high as you can, then you rotate. It's really important to go as high as you can before you rotate on the way up. The reason being is we're trying to work into our full range of motion and movement. If you don't, you're not really going to improve your mobility too much, guys. You might maintain it, but if you haven't got an amazing amount of mobility already, maintaining it is obviously not a bad thing, but if you want to improve it, try and push into that movement as much as possible. Good, guys. So driving up, push, and then rotate. Excellent. And around. Working well. Let's do 5 together. So coming up, when you can't go any further, then you rotate the hand and down and over, guys. Good work. Let's go 4 together. Up and rotate and down, back. 3 more, team. Doing so well. There, down, back. Got 2 more, guys. Up and rotate. 1 more, guys. 1 more. There, down, back, and over. Very nice. We're going to change sides. So let's change that stance position. This arm, you're going to tense it. Arm on the inside. You're going to work in 3, in 2, in 1, up and around, guys. For those who have forgotten exactly how it looks, once again from the side on, as we're doing a couple of exercises back to back, it's easy to forget how it should be. So it's going back over and around. So thumb going up, rotate, so it's going to be facing away, then back and over. Nice team, let's keep going through. Up and around, back and over. I want you to do 5 more with me, so give me 5 reps. Coming up and around, good guys. Back. You've got 4 more reps in a row. Nice team, 3 more to go. Let's keep working. Doing so well. 2 more, guys. Over, back, and around. 1 more time, team. 1 more time. Last one. There. And around. Good. Back and over. Excellent work. Right, guys. So from here, we're going to go back onto your windmill. On these exercises, you do, like I said, the cushion on the back knee is always helpful. If you want to stand up at any point, you can also do that as well, guys, in these exercises. So from here, back on the arm in the air, on the leg that is forward. If you can progress this, reach underneath and then come back up. You're going to feel that a lot more in the core, guys. So down the sides of your body, you're going to engage a lot more into obliques, which is a great thing to engage. Bit of spinal rotation. I've mentioned a few times before, we stay fairly fixed in our spine. Having some rotation, some lateral flexion is great, especially under body weight, and we need it to sort of keep our spine really healthy over time. So get set, arm in the air, 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. So you're going to reach underneath, looking up, and back, good. Let's go. Down, there, back, down. Yes, nice work. Down. Keep going, team. Give me 5 more. Excellent. 3 more. Last 2. And you've got 1 more, guys. Coming down, up, and we're going to change sides. Very nice, guys. Right, get yourself ready. Last set on these ones, just reaching underneath, keeping that hand nice and close to the head in 3, 2, 1. As you come down into that position, looking up, and back. Come down. Good work. There. Good team. Right, you're doing well. Down. Let's keep going through. 4 more. Good, guys. 3 more. Just reach underneath. You've got 2 more. And 1 last one. Coming down. Up. And recover. Excellent work, guys. Very nice. So we're going to take ourselves just onto a seated position on the floor. So find yourselves just sitting down, guys. From there, what I want you to do is go into a seated alternating Blackburn exercise. So on this one, you want to sit nice and tall. It's easy to relax your core on these exercises and find your back arching. So from side on, if you relax, you might find yourself with this kind of posture. If you engage your core, let's sit a little bit taller, and we're going to find, firstly, our posture improving, but then we're going to work through that full range on the shoulders, which is going to be really healthy for those shoulders, guys. So you're going to take the back of your hand into your lower back, palm of your hand onto the back of your head. From there, you're going to lift, just a demonstration, lift off, extend, around, and switch, guys. So get yourself ready. We're doing 10 repetitions. You ready for this? In 3, in 2, in 1, off, extend, and touch, off. Good, guys. There. Excellent. Doing well. Good work, guys. 3 more. Last 2. And 1 more time. And recover. Very nice, guys. From there, I want you to take yourselves into your 90-90 single leg external rotation. So from there, you're going to hold your front knee. This knee is going to lift off, okay, as far as it can go. You're then going to bring yourself back down. So it's going to drive up, back down. 10 reps, guys. You're ready for this in 3, in 2, in 1. Just going to drive up, hold, and down. So external rotation, for those who haven't done it before, we spend a lot of time in either flexed hip position, or mostly flexed, and then extended position when we're walking, when we're standing often. What we don't do a lot of is external rotation and internal rotation. External rotation, this movement is great. Okay, so when you sit down onto a chair, a box, go into a squat pattern, what we do is we go into an externally rotated position. We have to get our knees going slightly outwards to sit down into a position, guys. And if you don't do that, if you can't do it because your hip isn't mobile enough, your knees will go inwards, they collapse, and that's going to cause you problems for your knees, guys. Go 2 more. Coming up, and 1 more time. Drive up, down. Okay, before we do the other side, take your legs back out straight. I want you to do 1 more time on the seated alternating Blackburn. So back of your hand, palm of your hand in 3, sit tall in 2, 1, lift up and around. Yes, guys, let's go. Lift and around. Nice, 10 reps. Good. 4, excellent. Nice work. 3 more, guys. Let's go. 2 more. And 1 more time. And resting, excellent work from there. All right, so change sides. Same exercise as just done. In position. And there, gonna drive up. So in 3, in 2, in 1, as high as you can go. And down, good guys, drive up. Nice, let's go. Excellent. And again. So you can see my legs, there we go. 5, that's as high as I'm going. Drive. Keep going, team. That's nice. 1 more time. And down, take those legs back out in front of you guys. Excellent work. We're now going to go into a seated shoulder dual sumo. So sitting down, hands in front. I want you to drive up as high as you can. When you can't go further, rotate around, bend your elbows, touch your lower back, extend up and finish like so, guys. Like before with the seated alternating Blackburns, if you relax, okay, you want to get that full range. So sit tall and then come up before you rotate on those, guys. Get yourself set. You ready? We'll do 10 reps, guys. 2 rounds in total. We're going to go into a hip exercise after this one. So 3, 2, 1, driving up. Might hear a bit of clicking. If you heard that off me, that's completely normal. There we go. Drive up, there, and rotate. Good, team. Out and back. Up and rotate. Nice work. Out and over. Let's keep working. Engage the core. Back. Down. Let's go. Up. There. Out. Down. Good work. Up. Around. Out. Go 4 more. Let's go. 1. Out. And over. 3 more, guys. Drive. Rotate. Out. And last 2. Let's do this. Round. Out. And over. 1 more time, guys. Last one. There. Rotate. Out. And recover. Woo. All right, going back onto the hips. Give you a little bit of time to recover. Have a drink if you need to. So rather than doing the seated external rotation with your hand on your knee, I'd like you to try and progress this. If you can't progress it, do what we did just now. If you can progress, take your hands out in front, drive up, and then come down. Once again, as high as you can go, and then come down. So you're really working into the hip, guys. We're doing 10 reps. We're then going to change sides and go straight into the other side, guys. So get set on this one in 3, in 2, in 1, coming up and down. Keep this knee on the ground. Let's drive up. Good. Let's go up. Nice, guys. Let's go. Excellent. And again. 5 more. Driving up. 3 more, guys. 2. And 1. Up. And then from there, up and over to the other side. All right, team. So when I put my hands in front, I clench them to try and create tension. We call it irradiation. So we're trying to create tension throughout the body, which is going to really allow you to explore that full range of movement. Without the tension, you're not going to really get into those positions as much as you can do, guys. So really make sure you keep that tension in through the whole body. To get set, 10 reps in 3, 2, 1, drive up, there, back, good, let's go. Up, good team. Up, and again. Doing well. Let's do this. 5 more. Good. 3. 2 more, guys. 1 more time. And recover. Very nice, guys. So take your legs back out in front. I'm going to go 1 more set on the seated shoulder dual swimmer. If you want to lie down for this one, okay, you can lie on your front and do the same thing, going around and back over. Good exercise, slightly more challenging because you have that sort of fixed position, and then you've got the obviously the floor in front of you, which means you can't put your hands in front or through the floor. You have to work around. It makes it much more challenging. But those who want to stay seated or standing, okay, I'm going to do another one seated facing you, so please get ready to follow me. If you want to lie down, get yourself ready onto a seated, or sorry, lying dual swimmer. We are seated, so we're going to go 3, 2, engage the core, 1, sit tall, drive up, there, and rotate. Okay, so although I would say the lying dual swimmer is slightly more advanced, the seated one is an excellent exercise, and if you work through your full range of motion, okay, you're going to get huge benefits from doing this one. I always feel much better on my shoulders and through my thoracic spine, so my upper spine, which is where we often find lack of mobility and also posture issues arising. So this exercise will help to really not only sort of eradicate but improve your posture through your upper spine, guys. So really great to add in as much as you can do around. And we're engaging the core, so an excellent exercise seated on the floor. Go. Keep going, team. There, good. If you're going to give me 3 more, I'll let you catch up. Get set. 3 more. Drive up, around, out, and over. 2 more. Up and around, out and over. 1 more time. Let's go. There, down, out, and recover. Woo. Very nice. And we're going to take ourselves into hip rotations. It's a progression from the 90-90 external rotation. So ideally hands out in front. You can take the hands behind if you can't use your hands in front. And what you're going to do is come up to this position as high as you can. You're then going to lift the knee that was on the ground and you're going to rotate and change stance, guys, over here. Same thing happens. You come up as high as you can, then it comes and rolls over. With the hands out in front, which is more challenging, mainly because you've got to really work through that full range of motion without leaning backwards. So you restrict sort of that position, guys, for yourselves. Hands out in front, you lift up as high as you can, then going to lift the other knee, come down and finish. Quite often you'll move around the room and the floor on this one. So if you do find yourself traveling across the floor, it's completely normal. Often I find myself going towards the camera, which is not ideal because you lose the sort of the camera work for my legs, which is not great. But get yourself ready, guys. We're going 3 in 2, 10 reps in 1. Just follow me. Come up, there, and then over. Good. So drive up and over. Good work, team. Coming up. Strong. Back. Nice. Let's go. Up. Give me 5 more, guys. Coming up and over. 4 more. Let's go. 3 more, team. Over we go. 2 more. Getting closer to you. 1 more time. Up, over, and recover. Always find myself a good foot or so closer after the round of 10. So back where I need to be for the camera, guys. We're going to do 1 more time on those ones. You've got 1 final round. So you've been doing the hands behind. Maybe try and take the hands out in front. If you've got those hands out in front already, very well done. You can add 1 final progression. I won't do it when I demonstrate, but if you want to try and add it in, you come over, and as you come into here, you can lift up and just go into a push through, squeeze the glutes, and then come down and then go through, guys, okay? So there's your progression. Actually, you know what, I will do it, because then if you want to follow me, you can add it on, guys. So get ready, we'll do 10 reps, a little push through. So 3, 2, 1, drive up, over. If you're going to try it, just lift, and then push, squeeze, come down, and again. So lift, stays down, comes over, up, and finish. Nice team. Drive, over, there. Good. Drop down, cut, over. Good work, team. Doing well, guys. Lift up. Last exercise, okay? Final thing for today. So all you need to do is give me 5 more reps. Over and through. Coming down. Nice. Up. Over. Push through. Excellent work. Drive up. Over. There. And push. Keep going, guys. You've got 2 more. Down we come. Up. Over. Let's go. Pushing through. 1 final one. Let's go, guys. There. Over. Up. Finish. Drop down and recover. Woo. Very well done, guys. We're going to take ourselves into 1 stretch and 1 stretch only, but I'm going to show you a few variations of the stretch. So on this stretch, if you've got a box, a sofa, a chair, you can add this in. I'm just going to bring a box over so you can see how it looks. So with a box, we're going to go into a hip extended stretch. So you're going to find yourself in this position, okay? So importantly, you can do it without the box. You're just going to lean forward. You're going to open up the hip. I'll just show you from the other side. You'll be able to see the hip very well. So you're going to open up the hip. So the most important thing is the over stance position. If you'd like to increase the intensity of the stretch and also generate a little bit on the quad, take your back foot onto the box. I'm just going to stand up slightly. So onto the box, like so. You're then going to lean forward, same again. Intensify this part of the exercise on the stretch. I'm just going to hold it 30 seconds, guys. So just follow me. You don't have to have the foot on the box. To make it more intense, the knee goes closer to the box, okay, or the sofa. And that intensifies it as well. Once here, if you want to add some rotation in, you can take the hand in the space. You're going to lift up, you're going to reach over the body. That's going to also intensify the stretch, but add a little bit into the oblique as well, guys. You can do this without having the foot elevated as well. Works completely the same way. Just hold that stretch through. So choose one way to stretch through, guys. Just give me 10 more seconds. Choice is yours there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to change sides. There we go. So just to explain again, this stretch here, when you go forward, you take your hip into extension. When we sit down, we go into flexion. Okay, we spend a lot of time in flexion because we're seated a lot more than we are probably standing. What that does, it goes and tighten up your hip, and it actually is quite hard then to sort of come out from a flexed hip position. So doing this stretch is excellent because what it does, opens up the hip, takes us back to where we really should be, sort of homeostasis, back to base, back to how you were meant to be in the first place. So take yourself here, guys, and then if you want to add some rotation in, please do on that one. Okay, so as you can imagine, our bodies, when we're younger, we don't have to constantly stretch to eradicate our lifestyle. But as we do age, and we spend more time seated, we spend more time looking at phones, anything like that, guys, especially through work, we have to work harder to sort of overcome these issues. But we can overcome them. We add these kind of stretches in, we add the mobility work in, we add in the postural work. We can actually bring ourselves back to a level where we really are going to have good longevity of our bodies. It's going to allow us to move better, feel better, and sort of have a great quality of life, guys. That's really what I want you to take away from these sessions. Just hold yourself there for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourselves out and recover, guys. So amazing work as always. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the session, just drop it a like below, drop me a comment, let me know how you found it. And if you aren't already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be putting on more content in the near future. If you want to join my lives, Monday, Wednesday and Sunday, I'll have classes. Just follow Mark White Fitness on Instagram, Facebook, or drop me a message, guys, and I will let you know about the details of the classes. Thank you as always. Keep coming, keep following, and keep smashing these sessions, guys. Doing so well. Keep it up.